Yo, what's up guys? It's Mike from Chess Lifestyle, and yeah, as you can see, I have cut my hair today. I mean, having filmed all the chessable videos for my course, I finally have been set free and was able to cut my hair. So, only positive comments about my hair, thank you very much, and let's get into it today. So, basically, if you remember from yesterday's stream, I was like half celebrating already because we'd got up to 3,998 watch hours, on YouTube. And basically, I checked this morning and I was like, are we going to be monetized on YouTube? We managed to lose 2 watch hours since yesterday. Like, I was thinking in my head, like, you know, we can't lose watch hours, but you can. Because it's in the last 365 days. So what that means is that 366 days ago, people watched 2 more hours than 5 days ago, since the 26th of April, basically. So, basically we are regressing, but I hold faith. I keep faith that we're gonna make it soon. And welcome Shay to the stream. How is it going? You've definitely got to let me know as soon as you find out what happened in the Liverpool League. I'm very interested to hear the conclusion to that. But what I want to do today is I want to do a bunch more woodpecker method, and I want to aim to get to exercise 120. So if we can get to exercise 120, then we'll do something fun at the end. But yeah, let's just start this grind. Oh, let's set a timer as well. 40 minutes, 41 minutes. Okay, so 1 May. I feel like I made a pretty good call with the haircut because the picture I showed, oh, I'm dumb. The picture I showed had much longer hair than this. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate the comment. Hello, Josh. Welcome to the stream. Basically, the picture I showed was actually a lot longer than this, but I had the feeling that every hairdresser always cuts way more than you ask them to, right? So I purposely chose like a decently medium length hair, and I was like, she's gonna cut way more than this, and she did. So, yeah. Hey, Quackry, I said no mean comments. No mean comments. We're not gonna take any weirdos. None of this. But yeah, it's been done. I had no idea how the blonde would turn out after a haircut. I think it's gone okay. Apparently the game that got rearranged is against the rules, so it shouldn't technically count. Right. I remember you saying along these lines last time, but I just yeah. As soon as there's a conclusion, I look forward to hearing that. But okay, we're gonna get to exercise 120 today, so we're just gonna grind this. Thank you, Daniel. now I don't know if we're going like too far overboard. I'm gonna start doubting these compliments. But okay, let's go. So this one, I think we're just attacking on the dark squares. So whenever you've got like a dark squared bishop near the enemy king, G7 is a weakness, and the bishop on B6 ain't gonna help. So this is good. Oh, you know what I do want to do actually? Let me think about this. How am I gonna... I don't know how much I want to reveal, that's the thing. Basically, I have got in touch with a potential chess coach. And it's been really funny so far because I haven't paid him anything. But I've been like writing like so much to him, like about, I don't know, all my strengths, all my weaknesses, all my flaws, you know, and I've been writing essays to him, and he's just been taking it all because, yeah, I mean, we're probably gonna have a session soon, but I've basically been collecting a bunch of games to kind of show him as like a kind of summary of my chess. And I think it might actually be interesting to show you guys as well on stream sometime. And maybe I can edit the PGNs while we discuss the games on stream, because honestly, going through them, I felt like so many emotions, like how far I've come, but also how many setbacks I've had. So basically, I'm wanting to get a chess coach because I plan to play in a couple open tournaments um, in the summer, and aside from just training on streams, I feel like I need some guidance to make sure I'm working in the right direction to like do the best I can. So yeah, this is the plan. I'm not gonna reveal who the coach is. I mean, it's still very early days. Maybe we won't even get anything sorted. But yeah, that is my update, and I think it'll be really cool to do that on stream. So maybe we'll do this tomorrow or something. I can win a pawn by taking on h2. Is that enough? We are material up as well. Is it enough though? Maybe it's not. Maybe white has enough pawns for it. I mean, my idea is queen h2, king h2, knight g4. This feels like it could be a red herring. How was I solving like the other ones without fully focused, and now I try and actually solve this, I can't. Chat, you're welcome to answer as well if you reckon you can get it faster than me. My problem with knight g4 immediately is queen g5 check. I don't have a good response to that. I guess maybe our king is actually very weak right now, right? So maybe that's a reason to trade the queens. Just had this feeling that after queen h2, king h2, knight g4 check, king g1, knight takes h6, maybe f6. And if we have to move the knight, they take on d5? Really doesn't feel clear to me at all. Don't know what I'm missing. Also, knight g4 blunders a queen. Oh my god. That's not good. Oh, I don't know why blundering a queen reminded me of this, but my online team, the Heffland Hunters, we managed to win yesterday against Oxford 2, which meant we won the league. So that's great news for us, and we're going to finally be playing Division 1. I actually lost my match. It was a really instructive loss, and I realized that maybe this opening setup might not be, for me at least, in like classical time controls. It just felt really, really difficult to play. So yeah, I learned something from the game, which is good. But yeah, it was crazy because basically the last board, I can actually show the game. I can actually show the game in a bit once I solve this. I'm not hearing any answers on chat, so I'm wondering if you guys are stumped as well. I really don't know. I don't see a good move here. Let's go for it. Oh, it is just this. And this is just fine. I was really unsure. Oh god. Let's have a look. Oh, this is just completely winning. So f6. I can play with check. I missed this move. Maybe if I saw this move, I'd be more confident. I think I was just thinking like the knight will have to go somewhere. And then I wasn't sure, with this compensation. Didn't feel clear at all. But okay, that's good. So actually, I want to show you guys the game. I think it's crazy. Unbelievable finish. So what ended up happening was we had this position here where white is down a piece, but obviously they've got a really, really big attack. And black took even more material. And white now had the difficult choice which way to take. And the problem is I was thinking that white should take this way, but the problem is they don't get enough here. Because even though they regain their material, black then takes the initiative, and actually black is the one taking over here. I wasn't exactly sure what the line was, but apparently white is in trouble here. I guess like this line makes sense. And okay, a very precise queen c6. Fair. So yeah, I don't know how much Yossa managed to see. But instead he went for queen takes f7, which was Engine's top move. But the whole point is that after bishop takes d5, we're threatening checkmate. But after the move queen g6, there's a very precise queen b7, which keeps the balance, which is just a crazy position. So in this position, after queen g6, white was hoping that the pieces would be enough compensation. And the problem is black cannot like try and escape this way because white is just picking up the material. And then we have this endgame, which I actually still have no idea what happens, what is going on here. So this is better for white because we're a pawn up, right? So instead black goes to h7, and here white plays knight g5 and king h6, and white tries this very ambitious knight e6. And in the game I was thinking like they just played g5 and that's it, attack over. We've lost, and if we lose this game we tie 2-2, and due to the tiebreak we would actually lose. But what ended up happening was black just blitzed out king h5, just super careless move, because that now allows knight g7, and then after king g2, yeah, there was like numerous different mates. I mean, this was the one that I saw, but yeah, this is also mating as well. So unbelievable finish. And actually, I should add this to a study for some of my students. I think this is a really nice exercise. But yeah, crazy finish, and actually because of this win, yeah, it meant like look at that graph, unbelievable graph. But yeah, it meant that we won the league, so very exciting finish. But yeah, let's continue. As I said, I wanted to get to number 120 today, so let's see how we do. Gonna just check if my chat needs refreshing. No, I think we're good. Okay, let's go. From a human perspective, I like the move rook h6 with the point that maybe I could try and play like this, but then the king escapes and it's nothing. So not seeing the right idea. Bishop takes g2 is a much better idea, I think. King takes, and then rook check, and the king cannot keep defending the rook, so I think that's it. Okay, let's go. Maybe queen c5. If the queen blocks, then we've got knight g4. So if queen c5 and they block with the pawn, knight g5 anyway, but not so sure. If knight g4. If knight g4 and they play like king e1, again, not really sure. Maybe queen c5, e3, knight g4, king e2, then we could take on c4. If king e1 or something, maybe we can just add more pressure? I don't know, this doesn't feel so tactical. Oh, we're just missing queen takes c3. I don't spot forks fast enough. This is a problem. I need to get better at this. Yeah, this is why we're doing woodpecker. We need to be able to spot forks much more quickly. And now we're going to be able to spot them. Oh, okay. I probably should have calculated this pawn endgame. I kind of just, like, you know, tunnel visioned the move. Actually, wait, let's go back. I want to see... No. I want to see the pawn endgame. And just make sure we understand. Oh god. Wait, overstudy. This one. Yeah, so I just want to see like why this is winning. So the pawn ending is winning unless black gets time to collect the queenside pawns, and he doesn't after move king f1 or f3. Right, so we can limit the king, then bring our king over. They've got the pawn weakness, we've got the extra pawn. Okay, good. Solve. Okay, let's keep going. I think that should be it. Are we winning if we play rook takes? Rook takes, bishop takes, king e2, rook takes, bishop takes, king takes. No, maybe yes. We're a pawn up, so yeah, that should be good enough. Okay, they want to do this first. Doesn't matter. Cool. So yeah, with the extra pawn, even with the slightly more active king for white, should have enough to win that. So my first temptation is to take on g4, but the problem is after pawn takes and we take on g2, they've got mate on f8. So we need to be a bit more precise. Rook takes g2 is probably it. Rook takes queen h3. Looks very strong. Yeah. So if the rook blocked, we could take on f1. Is that not just a free rook, or are we getting mated? Takes on g2, takes on f3, check, king f7. Why wouldn't we just play this? Also, queen check, rook f2 is possible as well. Forgot to consider that. But then we could take king takes on rook h2. So this should be good. Nice. Don't even know where to look for this one. What's even going on? So we've got this open B file, our knight's quite passive. Maybe that queen is a little bit vulnerable? They actually seem fairly solid. Oh no, I can play rook takes b2, rook takes and take on d1. Okay. I need to kind of look at these captures a bit more often. This was something that I learned relatively late in my chess career, like check captures and threats, and it's definitely still not like completely intuitive. So yeah, that's going to be a lifelong journey of improvement, I think. Oh wait, we can just take and give a fork, so we just win a pawn. Maybe we got some checkmate ideas of knight takes, and then rook down. So knight takes, rook could be forced to take. Then we can take, they still can't take with the knight, and if they take with the rook, we've also got mate, so that looks really good. Okay. Queen takes g2. Queen takes g2. Oh, it's queen takes g2. I don't think we had a queen takes g2, Josh. Rook takes d2. I don't remember rook takes d2 either. I don't know. I hope you're... let me make sure that I'm live with the chat. I know that there's a slight delay. Maybe I should try and look to fix that. But yeah, if you want me to go back at any point, Josh, just let me know. Oh, we can play knight takes, pawn takes, bishop check, and the point is we're not going for mate, but the point is we're winning back our piece. Oh my god. Never assume. Never assume a recapture. Oh, Michael, that's poor. That's very poor. Knight c6 looks interesting if pawn takes. Oh wait, it even showed me the answer, knight d3, right? I mean, knight c6, pawn takes, I thought bishop takes check, and then bishop here. I thought that looked really winning as well. I guess the problem with knight c6 is after pawn takes bishop d6, a move like king f7. And I think if we take on c6, they can take on d6, and then that gives them a square. So this is just simple to defend the bishop. Oh really? Oh, okay, sorry, I've just got short-term memory loss. Yeah. Okay, fair, Josh, fair. I think like when I'm seeing the moves, I'm not really clocking the notation, so that's my excuse anyway. Okay, knight f3 looks really strong. Okay, let's get to 120. I'm already sick of this. We win a pawn. By the way, guys, did you hear about the Sheffield 9-round Open that took place like the other week? Because I literally didn't even hear about this 9-round tournament until I saw the results the other day. So yeah, crazy. Like that's probably like the first 9-round chess tournament I've seen in the UK. So really surprising. If I take the knight, rook takes, push the pawn, they can't get behind it immediately. Yeah, that looks really strong. So rook takes, pawn push, rook a7 check, king c6. Yeah, that's winning. Nice. Maybe we can take on e5, pawn takes, and knight e2. I feel like I always need to see like one fork to remind myself what a fork is, and then I see them like a lot faster. But I need to just be looking out for them earlier. That's another thing with like tactics and calculation. It's all good being able to do it, but it's whether you can kind of do it naturally without being told that you have to do it, right? So hopefully by doing more of these, you build up some more like natural kind of feeling for these positions. I mean, I would probably just take the knight and play rook d5. Like, not taking this knight seems absurd in such a close position. Unless the point is bishop takes f6 winning, which it probably is. Right, okay. Let's do that then. I mean, my instinct there would be to take the knight and just get rid of this strong knight. Right. Fair enough. That's some good explanation. Oh, Nottingham 1936. You know what? I was just like having a look at Nottingham's chess culture. I don't know why. And I was reading up about this Nottingham 1936 tournament. But this was actually one of the top 10 most... top 10 biggest tournament in the sense that it had like... I think it had 8 out of the top 10 ranked players. Which has only been done like, I don't know, several times. So Nottingham 1936 tournament is a really famous one. And this Chod Alexander was one of the representatives from the UK. I actually don't know anything about this guy. We should have a quick look. But I think Botvinnik won the event. Ah. Oh, Connell Hugh O'Donnell. Fair enough. Studied maths at King's. Oh, okay. I was gonna shun him for studying at King's because King's was my rival university. Yeah, 9 rounds classical, Josh, in Sheffield. Yeah, a 9-round classical tournament in Sheffield. I literally hadn't heard of it. Like, just open tournament. Anyone can enter. So that's a shame. I guess it must have been on the ECF website. This is Nottingham Heritage, exactly. Oh, he only has an IM title? What on earth was he doing playing in this, like, absolute infamous Nottingham event? It literally has all of the greats. It's like such a sick tournament. But yeah, let's see if we can find this answer. So chess mastery essentially consists of analyzing chess positions accurately. Probably, yeah. I wish it was that simple though. I feel like there's so many psychological aspects of the game as well. Oh, wait, we can play bishop takes b2 because queen takes in the back rank is weak. Nice. And here, I guess we want to just go back to the open file. That's the only safe square. Cool. Damn. Imagine being an IM and blundering a pawn. It's tough. Probably knight takes c3. It feels like this rook is like overworked. Knight c3. But then if they take the queen... but then we can take back protecting our knight, so that's definitely it. That was really slow. We peck in wood, we sure are. Journey to man. When you say journey to man, what can you elaborate on? Maybe I can guess what it means. I didn't mean to ask anything too personal, but yeah, just was curious because like when I hear the word journey, I'm normally thinking like I'm talking about like journey to master, journey to 2000 FIDE. But yeah, we are indeed pecking some wood, and I wanted to get to 120 today, so. A move that comes to mind, which certainly isn't it, is queen takes rook, bishop takes, and bishop f4. But that's just a dodgy sacrifice. So maybe knight f4 is better. They can't take because I win the exchange. If knight f4, and we block the connection to the rook. Why was that wrong? Crap, I think I've made this mistake before. I think knight f4 is met by queen f5. I think knight f4 is met by queen f5. Right, so if they take with the pawn, we win the rook. If they take with the queen, we play bishop f4. So, let's have a look. If this... Oh no, this is gonna get that position. We want this one. So I was saying knight f4 is a move. And queen f5 indeed. Yeah, not looking at resources enough. Basically just spotting some like theme, but not calculating one move ahead. So I think, okay, I'm gonna try and calculate one move ahead in all of these puzzles just in case. Bishop e4 looks like an interesting move. They can't take because I win the rook. If bishop e4 and they take our rook, maybe we can take on f3, intermediate move, and then take. I don't know if I like it. Bishop e4, if they take... Take. Oh wait, if we play bishop e4 and they take, we can just take back with the pawn. So we're threatening to mate. Sorry, we're threatening to promote. Yeah, that works. That's really nice. That's a really nice idea. Oh, so they had to take, in which we can just take here. Right. Oh, I didn't consider that though. So ed2 is winning. Rook c takes e3. Oh no, I'm not calculating well. I'm not calculating well. So bishop e4, if they take on e3. Didn't even see this move. Wait, I can just take on e3 though. Yeah, I don't know. This is fine. This is fine. Yeah, taking on e3 is not gonna work. Maybe I should have calculated it, but it makes sense that it's not working. Very nice. I'm about 400 in, but lost motivation. I don't know how anyone can do it multiple times. Yeah, journey to man is what you think. Right. Fair. But yeah. In terms of Woodpecker, I've also attempted it twice. I mean, I literally bought this course around 5 years ago. And I've literally attempted it twice, and both times I think I got around not even 400, to be honest. I got like, I don't know, more probably like 200, 300. But the reason why I'm trying it again is because I've got like a general plan, and this is what I'd recommend if you're wanting like motivation. I've got a general plan where I've set out like when my first cycle is gonna be, when my second cycle is gonna be, when my third cycle, when my fourth cycle, and whatever number I reach after these 4 weeks, when I get to the 25th of May, that is going to be the number of puzzles I redo. So I might not ever complete the whole woodpecker method, but I want to really just try the actual woodpecker method itself of like trying to, you know, do the puzzles in half the time and see if that actually does help with my tactical vision or not. I'm not sure if I'm doing it completely right, because I'm kind of like taking the exercises quite chill as opposed to like hardcore doing it, but okay, we'll see. It's definitely more tactics than I would typically be doing, so it's probably good. That looks like a good move. Yeah, there's a back rank problem. So whenever you can spot like a little theme, I saw that there was something interesting that they wrote about Rook D2. What could that have meant? I have no idea. I'm too curious. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Wait. Oh, so this is Ben Larson. Okay. E5 also looks promising as it opens up an attack on h7, but after Rook D2, Queen F5, G6, EF6 limits White's advantage to only a winning endgame. Fair enough. Okay, fair. Wait, do we completely understand that? So basically mate is threatened here. So they need to defend mate in some way. So let's say they play King G8. Oh, but King G8 can be met with Bishop C4. It definitely looks really bad for black. I don't know. Let's actually have a look with Engine. Just want to see what happens here. Oh wait. So H6 here. Can we not push this pawn? Oh, and Bishop C5 is already losing a big edge. So we have to play the move rook d8. Bishop c5 anyway. Oh wow, there's some tricks. Okay. Yeah, I can see how this is a bit more complicated than just winning a clean pawn. Okay, let's go back. Okay, so I wanted to get to number 120 today. So we're delighted by great combinations and flaws. Wait, is that supposed to be a comma there? Wait, we are delighted by great combinations and flaws are less important details. I see. So we're appreciating beautiful chess regardless of how clean the chess is. Knight takes d5 looks good. I don't really know why that's here though, because I feel like, I mean, the flaws are probably extremely important in this woodpecker kind of stuff, but I don't know. Wait, am I not dropping a piece at the end here? Oh, so I literally just won a pawn. I thought I was winning a whole piece. I didn't even see my bishop was hanging. Okay, I need to actually calculate. Okay, if I take the rook and we go for this fork, are we actually winning there? We're a whole rook up. Okay, let's go. Oh, this position looks so dodgy. Takes on d7 and knight c5. Looks very clean. Okay. I'm trying to work out what the right move order is. Like, it's something to do with, like, rook takes e3, pawn takes queen g2, and knight f3 mate. But on rook takes e3, do they have, like, some counterplay? They can play, like, queen c8, but that doesn't really do anything. So I feel like rook e3 is best. Yeah, our rook's hanging as well. Okay, that makes a difference. If our rook wasn't hanging, I was considering whether to, like, play with, like, queen g2 first. I mean, queen g2 is a check, but I guess king e2 is the problem. Guarding their bishop. Yeah. Okay, rook d8. If king d8, knight f7. If rook d8, king e7. Maybe we just win the rook, and that's good enough. I feel like that's good enough. Yep. Oh, the bishop is controlling these dark squares. So queen takes, knight takes, and then rook to the back rank with checkmate in the corner. This is a really nice one whenever you can get it. So the bishop and rook are always a really good tag team. I think that simplifies everything to a winning endgame. Okay. Queen h5 is a double attack. It threatens h7 and the bishop. So the question is, do we want to take on h7 first and then pick up a pawn? Or do we actually want to threaten this infiltration? Maybe we don't have anything there. I don't know, both moves look just as good, to be honest. Queen h5 feels like the better move, but it also feels like there's more chance that I've missed something. In a game, I think I'd play queen h5. I'm gonna play it. I should play what I would play in a game, right? It's incorrect. Yeah, so I mean, this is what I was saying, right? Queen h5 has a higher chance that I missed something. But it even loses? I'm actually losing this knight f5? Why am I not seeing this? I mean, I had the intuition that I may have missed something, but I just didn't see what I missed. Wow, and g4 doesn't work because of rook h6. I mean, I didn't even see knight f5. Didn't even see knight f5. Okay. I don't know. So I guess like this course, it does help with like picking up on defensive resources as well. Clearly I need more practice of this, so it's good. But yeah, oh my god, that's giving me flashbacks to a game I had in the Thanet Congress last year, where basically I had a winning position. I mean, like I was like -2 or something in like a classical Dutch attack against a player slightly higher rated than me, and I saw the winning move, which was -2, but I thought I had an even more winning move. And I went for the more winning move, and it had one flaw to it, which actually meant I was lost. So I ended up losing that game, and I couldn't believe that I had messed this game up because I was much better. And indeed, the move that I saw was indeed a winning move, but I just didn't think it was as winning. So this is the real risk when you're playing like this kind of style, where you're going all out for like an attack on the king. It's very high risk, high reward. And I don't think I'm a high risk, high reward kind of guy. Hate cut or haircut? We're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, Jan, and say that was a typo. But yeah, we are apparently fully blonde, at least on camera. I feel like in person, I don't look fully blonde. But yeah. I had no idea how it would turn out, so could have been worse. I think that's my take. Could have been worse. What is the answer? I have chess lessons starting at past, so I need to hurry up. So if I take on g7 with the bishop, that forces king g8. Do I have like a useful move there? I probably do, right? Wait, bishop takes g7, king g8, just queen f6 looks really strong. If I don't see the knockout. It's so annoying. This is why I don't play this kind of chess. It's too difficult. Oh, it's too difficult. I'm so over this kind of chess. Wait. Maybe it is rook takes g7. The point is there's no rook g8 because queen takes rook takes h7, king h7, bishop f8. But then there's king g6, queen h6, king f7. Don't think it's that. Don't think it's that. I'm so bad at this. Wait, bishop takes g. Oh, that's so nice. Bishop takes g7, king g8, bishop h8. Because if it takes on f7, you got queen f6. I think I didn't see this the first time round. Because I missed that the queen was even attacking f6. But yeah, nice continuation. Okay, Jan, haircut. I was like, damn, hate cut is actually kind of like imaginative. I can't completely hate on the hate cut. Yeah, that's the thing though. Bishop takes g7 or rook takes g7. The problem is if you play this kind of chess, you need to get it right. Because I reckon probably one of them is better for black, and one of them is mate, right? So let's have a look. I reckon rook takes g7. See, look, -5. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this this position? Like you get this. Let's say you're playing like a top player, and you mess this attack up. You get to this position, you miss the mate. Like, honestly, screw this kind of chess. It's way too horrific. Like, for players who aren't, like, you know, tactically, combinationally gifted, I think it's like a really, really brutal path ahead if this is the kind of chess you go for. Because, yeah, let's have a look at Josh's Queen f6. Again, losing. Rook b7. See, I'm nowhere near finding this Rook b7, but I just don't like this kind of chess. It's way too difficult. It's way too tough. Yeah, just see all the lines. Yeah, just whip on Stockfish. Honestly, if I could play, you know, the first 30 moves of an attacking game and then whip on Stockfish for the final 10 moves, I would be so strong. Like, my like attacking ability, like, to get to this position is really, really strong. But my final combinative ability is ass. It's actually so bad, like, for my strength. So basically, I have to just give up on this attacking chess, to be honest. I mean, I either have to improve my combinational play, or I need to basically just play a different style of chess. And I've tried to get good at combinational play in the past, and I still have way too much trauma to be able to do any different. If this comes with a check, I assume this would be enough. Yeah. Okay, let's go. I think a lot of players who are, like, tactically gifted, they take it for granted they take it for granted how, like, hard it is for other people, or, like, mere mortals. I don't know, or maybe I'm just particularly bad at it for the average chess player. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Especially these attacks on the king, where it's like, it's really not clear. Oh, this, I get this one. I got this one immediately because I recognize it as a pattern, as something that I always miss. So I'll give you guys 10 seconds, see if you can spot it. It's a one move tactic, but I always miss this. Always miss this. But nowadays I'm kind of spotting it more because I've missed it probably like 100 times. No. Honestly, Jan. 2500 bad at tactics, it's true. It's not a claim. I really am bad. Like, I genuinely think the average 2300 online has similar level of tactics to me, maybe better. Rookie one, exactly. I always miss this tactic. I don't know why. Oh, okay. He played something different. Oh, I can take anyway. That is the best. Because he can't take back, so I win the rook. Yeah, I always miss this one. You're gonna get this clause. Nice, Josh. I mean, definitely read, like, the introduction, how to do it properly. Because I think they provide a spreadsheet where you can kind of track your results. And I think you're supposed to maybe do the tactics in some kind of, like, mindset or environment. Rather than just, like, you know, doing a bit every day. But still, I think it's, like, a really good puzzle collection. And you can never do enough tactics. I think this is very useful. So what has Petrosian said? In general, I consider that in chess everything rests on tactics. If one thinks of strategy as a block of marble, then tactics are the chisel with which a master operates in creating works of art. Damn, and even Petrosian is saying that, who I wouldn't say is, like, you know, someone like Mikhail Tal who's tactically gifted. Like, I'd say Petrosian is more of a strategical genius. But even he values the importance of tactics. And I definitely do value it. I just say that it's hard. That looks like it's the right move. But let's actually think. To be fair, I also thought the queen was on b1 and was taking g6. So I need to get my eyes tested. If I take on e6... What's going on? If I take... This looks really strong. Like, the threats on this are unbelievable. So if takes, and we have king h7. Maybe queen f6 very strong, because they can't even, like, defend like this, because they... Oh no, I'd lose my queen. I don't know. Rook e6 to weaken the king definitely feels like the right play. I just don't see the follow-up. see it. Don't see it. Maybe we can just take this and if they defend like this, we can always play like bishop c4. It's probably enough. Oh, it's wrong. Oh no. We're still in the easy exercises and we're getting so many wrong. It's actually so sad. It's actually so sad. Bishop c4, what the hell is that? Oh, and it's back to this tactic with the dark squares. You know, the worst thing is, if this was a bishop on a1, I think I would have seen this. I would have seen this tactic. But because it was a queen, I just wasn't thinking of that. I guess it's true. Like, Black is playing with a fianchettoed structure, which is very safe on the light squares, without a dark squared bishop, so... Oh, man. Wait, so rook e6 was not working? If rook takes e6, king h7. This is what I said, right, at first? I said this at first, and then I forgot. And this is just equal. Okay, fine. I mean, equal where you're down in exchange, in my mind, is like a very decent position. Typically. Wow, queen takes e1 is a threat as well. If we're not careful. Yeah, bishop c4, what a move. Bishop c4, okay. And then we have this motif. Oh, we can even use the queen. We can even use the queen. Damn. 32 pounds is steep, but okay, it's a treat. Fair, Josh. I mean, I don't know. I would say 32 pounds is too much. I mean, when I bought this book 5 years ago, I don't think I spent 32 pounds on it. But, I mean, it's a good course. It's definitely a good course. And I really like the chessable format for the course. But yeah. Oh, we can take on g4. We're still protecting our rook in case of rook e6 in between move. And bishop g4, queen g4, rook g6. Looks really good. Oh, let's go. Oh, 8 more to go. Come on. Let's go. I still can't believe these are all easy exercises. Like, I feel like I've really not even done that well on these exercises. If we push d4 and they try and take it, can we play queen b6? We've got to be very careful with it. It might be like queen c8 business. So maybe it's d4, rook takes, and queen a7. Maybe that's the point. And if queen c8, then just king h7. Shit, but then they go queen takes d7. And we're busted. So hold on a sec. If d4 rook takes... Maybe it is queen b6. And the point is if queen c8, we just go rook d8. Is that a better way of doing it? That is definitely a better way of doing it. Okay. I think this works. Yeah. And queen a7 also works because on queen c8, you still have rook d8. It looks a bit more dodgy, but it's still working because of this pin. Interesting. Oh, I didn't even see that bishop f6 was a pin. But then rook d7. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't even see bishop f6 as a move. Which is this chessable course. Welcome, cats play chess very well. I agree. I think they've got a very strong, intuitive feel to the game. But yeah, this is the Woodpecker Method. It's a famous book that got turned into a chessable course. And the idea is that you basically want to do as many of the tactics as you can in 4 weeks. And then you repeat and try and do it in 2 weeks. And then you try and do it in 1 week. And then you do it in 4 days, 2 days. And then in theory, you do it in a single day. I've kind of written out like a whole schedule that I'm going to try and aim for. And we are currently on the first cycle. So basically just grinding through these step by step. I think we've done the maths and realized that people who buy chess courses will tend to pay extra if that's what they're faced with. They won't put off so many people and just make more money. If that's what they're faced with, what do you mean if that's what they're faced with? Like if tactics are like an integral part of the game, people will pay money for it? I'm not sure I'm understanding your if that's what they're faced with part. For some reason I feel like it's taking on e8. Rook takes, do we get anything here? I mean, ultimately our knight isn't even in trouble right now. Why are we stressing? Oh, maybe it's taking on d5, because if they take on c2, we can throw in knight f6 in between move and then take back. That looks really nice. Oh, what am I doing? Don't auto recapture. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's unbelievable. I didn't even consider what happens if I take on h7, but the thing is then I think king g7 hits my rook and I still need to recapture the rook, so that's why. Oh, that was such a dumb auto recapture. Wait, if I take with the g knight and knight takes back, then I can take on d5 and I hit the c6 knight as well. Is there a way they can defend both? I want to say no. I want to say no. Okay. Does it make a difference then? Probably not. Okay, both knights are fine. Double check. The king has to move. We start to see forks again. Just make sure that the resulting endgame is winning. Which it is, clearly. The urge to sacrifice my queen. We probably need to go check and then checkmate. But how? Probably rook takes g7 then. Rook takes a knight f6. That does the trick. Okay. Okay, when we see like blue clickable lines, we should probably stop and look at them, because maybe there was like some line that we could have fallen into, which we didn't. Okay, 2 more to go. Oh boy. Are we somehow checkmating here? Rook takes. If this pawn were to take, we could take here and they take here. We're literally mating. Wow. You know what, actually? You know what? I'm gonna keep this position, because it's kind of similar to the checkmate that I showed here, right? With this motif. With this checkmate. So maybe I can combine this for some of my students. This might be like a good warm-up. So yeah, I think it's just this. And then you have your choice. Okay, both are winning. Nice. So can I copy the PGN? How do I do this? Oh, I can copy FEN, that's good enough. Okay, so I will add this to my study. I like to collect like positions that kind of go well together and make like good lessons. I'm not sure if there's something particularly useful about this except for checkmating with a pawn and making use of the king as a potential attacker. So maybe this is a nice every piece can attack. Maybe this is like a good theme for some of my weaker students. Okay, let's keep going. So final one then. Oh, let's go. I actually find it so painful to do this, guys. Like, you don't understand. Like, I really hate doing anything repetitive. Rook g7, Jan. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, if they're faced with a certain price? 32 is not much. Have you ever paid a coach? Yeah, I guess this is like hours and hours of content. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair, Jan. Oh, I think it's probably rook takes e4 in the sense of queen e4, then queen f7, queen f8. So rook e4, is that enough to be winning? We're already in exchange up, so why not grab another pawn? Okay. There's no way they needed to blunder that. So in the game, basically they played queen g6, and yeah, they're just worse. Let's go. We did up to 120. That's great. So let's actually see how we're doing. So for anyone who's joining this stream for the first time, I actually have a chessable course being released. Wait, is the number of days until my chessable course cut off from the stream? Why? Oh, why is that? I didn't know that. Okay, we need to move this over. There we go. Okay, 71 days until my chessable course is released, and it is 1c3 Venom, a practical repertoire beyond Modern Theory. I have made all the lines, I have filmed all the videos, and I'm very, very hyped for this to get released. But yeah, woodpecker method-wise, we are 121 puzzles in, have another 100 to go for the easy ones, and then we've got these immediate exercises to try and grind out. I guess we're doing relatively well. I don't know how far we're going to get. I think... we'll see. We'll see. I think we'll be alright. It's a very confusing banner. As in like the top. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. Let me explain. So, on the left, we have a timer, which I ran out. I did my 41 minutes. So normally... Oh, it's actually quite late already. I should probably get going. But yeah, normally there'd be like a timer at the top, just to count down. Then in the middle here, we have the different like kind of membership lengths on the channel. So if you join as a YouTube member, you get the Deep Dark Forest Rat. If you join for a month, you become Magician Rat, which Josh is. And then if you are subscribing for 6 months, then you become the Mikao Tao Rat. So we've got 3 beautiful rats here, which you can hardly see. And then of course, yeah, on this side we've got some details about how many minutes of training we're doing today. So 41 minutes is 2,461 seconds, which is the same number of subscribers. So yeah, that's everything. I'm a Days Until Chessable course, need I say more? And yeah, 1c3 is literally crazy. It's such a sick opening. Like, yeah, you guys are gonna see. It's real great. Oh, I like how they're too small to see, and it says JP for no reason. So JP stands for Joshua Pim. I just thought I'd put the initials of the members, because if I put like their full name, I'm not gonna have space for anyone else. So hopefully with more members, it'll make more sense. That is the dream anyway. But yeah, I don't know if I make the icons any bigger, then we're gonna be looking at the mice every stream. I don't know if that's desirable. So okay, that is the rundown, and I guess that's all for today. So thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for not roasting my haircut, and I guess I'll see you guys all tomorrow for some more woodpecker, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will hit 4,000 watch hours. I mean, I don't know, YouTube is trolling so bad, but okay, we'll see. Adios.